What's up, y'all? It's your girl Monica, and in this video I'm going to show you how to make $1,000 online anytime you need it with 3 simple things. Now this goes for you even if you're not good with technology, you don't have an email list or a huge social media following. Let's get into it. Now this ain't for everybody, so let me tell you who this is for. If you know something that other people are always asking you about, like for instance, people are always asking me about how to buy land without a bank. It's constant. I get it from my emails. I get it from my YouTube videos. I know that people need my help in that particular area. So that's one clue. This is also for you if you are currently getting paid from either your job or other people to do this thing. As an example, I met a woman named Angela who does ACT, SAT test prep, right? She is always getting requests for people to help with their children to get their scores up so that they can get into a good college. So that's a perfect example of who this is for. Another example of who this is for is that when you are getting paid to do something and other people want to get paid to do it too. And the first person that came to my mind with this is a woman named Karen down in Florida who does commercial property inspections. Now, commercial property inspections, someone could probably figure out how to do it, but Karen could shorten their learning curve and kind of give them the tips and tricks and get them there faster. So if you fit into one of those categories, then this video is for you. Stick around. However, if you don't fit in those categories, in other words, you're not experienced in whatever it is that you're trying to make the money with, you're at the beginning stages and you're learning a new skill, or you've never gotten paid in that area, then this video is not for you. So that having been said, let's get into the 3 things that you need to make $1,000 anytime you need it. The 3 things you're gonna need are your expertise, just like we just discussed. You're gonna need a Zoom account and you're gonna need a Stripe account to collect the money. That's it. You're not building a marketing funnel. You're not having to, start a YouTube channel. You don't need a 7-day email marketing campaign. None of that is necessary for you to make $1,000 on demand anytime you get ready. Why is that the case? Because you're the expert. Let me show you what I mean. If you are new to me, my name is Monica. I am a real estate broker by trade, but I'm also an expert in marketing and I love to teach. And so what that looks like is I'm able to get on Zoom and create solutions for people that they were willing and able to pay me for. And I've been doing it for about 5 years now. So let's go all the way back to 2021 so that you can see what $1,000 online looks like. You don't have to charge people a lot of money to make an extra $1,000 online anytime you get ready. As you can see here, back in 2021, I charged 28 people $38.29 and made a little over $1,000 in one single day, right? It doesn't take a lot is what I want to show you, okay? As you can see here from these snapshots, I wasn't charging people a lot of money in order to be able to access the Zoom, right? And you don't need a lot of people in order for that to happen. Let's hop over to 2022. Same thing. I'm getting better. I'm solving bigger problems, so I'm charging a little bit more, and I don't need as many people in order to hit my goal, right? So as you can see, it just depends on what you are helping people do. If you're helping people solve a pretty big problem, maybe you don't charge them 37 bucks to attend your workshop or your masterclass. Maybe you charge them a little bit more, but when you do that, as you can see, you're gonna hit your goal number a lot faster, that $1,000 mark, right? 2023, same thing. I'm charging a little bit more because why? I'm solving bigger problems. So as you can see, these are just several examples of where I was able to generate $1,000 using my Zoom, using my expertise, and a Stripe account, right? So you're probably wondering, okay, so what's happening recently? As you can see, in 2024, my prices are starting to go up. Why? Because I'm learning how to solve more complicated problems. Now I'm getting better at it, right? So at the beginning, maybe you just charge the $37 or the $45 to your attendees, or maybe you're already solving a difficult problem, and even though you're just getting started delivering it on Zoom, you can still justify a higher price point. The bottom line I want you to understand is that making an extra $1,000 on Zoom is not difficult to do. And here are some numbers from 2025. There's January, extra $3,900, February, $2,200. And this is working very minimally using my expertise, Zoom, and my Stripe account. That's it. March of 2025, April 2025, May of 2025, June of 2025, and July of 2025. I wanted to share that with you to show you that it's not difficult. In order for this to work, you will need to be able to package your expertise in such a way that the people who want it and need it understand it's going to help them. That's a huge challenge for most people. You can't just get on Zoom and say, I'm an expert in SAT, ACT prep. Nobody understands how that's going to help them. You have to package your expertise in such a way that your target customer understands that that is for them, which makes them want to buy. Okay, so you have to make it very simple and very plain. And I want to help you do that. Everything needs to be about the people that you're trying to help. So instead of saying, I'm an SAT, ACT expert, what you want to do with your offer is say, hey, I have an ACT science masterclass. Why? Because you know as the expert that the science section of the ACT gives people a lot of problems, and if they can get their scores up in that section, it will help them get their overall score up. You get what I'm saying? So another example, I bought land without a bank. That's great, but it's not about me. What you want to do when you craft your offer for your Zoom so that you can make $1,000 whenever you want is you have to frame it in terms of what does your audience need. So I happen to know that most people who want to buy land without a bank need some down payment money. So I would do a Zoom on how to raise 10K in 30 days for a down payment, right? And in the case of Karen, she wouldn't want to go out there and say, hey, I'm a field inspector, because nobody cares. People only care about how you can help them. And so you want to frame your Zoom workshop or masterclass around that. So like in the case of Karen, instead of saying, I'm a commercial field inspector, she would say, hey, let's get online and let me help you fill out the applications with the top 10 commercial field inspection companies that are paying $100 to $150 per assignment. You see the difference? So you want to frame your offer around exactly what it is that's going to be helping the people who see you as the expert in that thing. If you want to make $1,000 online sooner rather than later, I would love to help you out. Join me at my Zoom in a Box workshop where I'm going to show you exactly what your Zoom should be about. We're going to build out your training, create the offer, and set up your Stripe account, along with get your offer out in front of your initial attendees who are going to rush to register and sign up. You'll make that $1,000 as soon as they sign up, but you're not going to deliver that Zoom for 1, 2, or 3 weeks, whatever your calendar dictates. And that's the other thing. You can do this even if you're working full-time or have a job, because it works around your schedule. The cost of the Zoom in a Box workshop is $47. It's going to be held in the evening, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, and it's going to last about 2 hours. The session is going to be recorded so that you will be able to watch it back, but it's going to be limited to 50 people so that I can make sure everybody's workshop gets built out that night. Check the link below for the next available workshop date, and I look forward to seeing you there. Oh, and one more thing. When you register, you're going to get an automated email with a link to this questionnaire. Fill it out completely and thoroughly so that I have a good idea on what your perfect Zoom workshop offer should be. All right, I'll see you there. Peace.